who was the first woman to break an aviation world record. Her name was Maryse Bastié, and in 1929, she did something no woman had ever done before, setting an official world record recognized by the official World Aviation Authority. Not a women's record, a world record. But here's what makes her story extraordinary. Just years earlier, she was working in a shoe factory, and her path to the skies started with tragedy. Maryse grew up poor in Limoges, France, working as a teenager cutting leather in a shoe factory. Then she met Louis Bastié, a pilot who took her up in his plane, and everything changed. They married, he taught her to fly, and for the first time, life felt full of possibility. But in 1926, Louis crashed during a flight, and the crash killed him instantly. Maryse was only 27, widowed and devastated. Instead of giving up, she strapped herself into a cockpit and started performing aerobatic stunts at air shows, risking her life for money to keep flying. The plane became her way to honor Louis, and her refusal to give up would make her a legend. In 1929, Maryse climbed into her plane and stayed in the air for over 26 hours, setting an absolute world record, not just a women's record. Over the next 2 years, she kept pushing, first 37 hours and 55 minutes of solo flight, then nearly 3,000 kilometers without stopping. Every time she took off, she wasn't competing against other women. She was competing against every pilot in the world, and she was winning. By the time her career ended, she would break 8 world aviation records. But her most dangerous challenge came in 1936, when Maryse crossed the South Atlantic Ocean alone from Dakar, Senegal, to Natal, Brazil. 12 hours and 5 minutes later, she landed in Brazil, and France celebrated her as a national hero. Maryse kept flying through World War II, even as the Nazis occupied France. And after the war, she continued testing aircraft and mentoring young pilots. Then in 1952, her plane malfunctioned during a test flight. She was 53 when she crashed. The woman who had survived dozens of record attempts, who had flown across oceans and through storms, died doing what she loved. Maryse Bastié proved that courage wasn't about where you started, it was about refusing to stop.